Yes, welcome to Galaxy Quest, a Star Trek Adventures adventure. If you've not played Star Trek Adventures before, this is a role-playing game in the style of Dungeons and Dragons. We'll be rolling dice, things will be happening. We have a GM, his name is Stars and Garters. I need to very quickly get some images on the screen to see who's playing who. So shall we go? Well, Stars, how do you want to start this?
Well, guess what? I have an introduction which will give you time to get your images in order.
Do it.
So, gentlemen, welcome to Galaxy Quest, the original series, episode number 5, The Sacknod Supremacy. And introducing the crew, we have Captain Idle as Commander, Peter Quincy Tech.
Never give up.
We have...
Never surrender.
Perfect, thank you. He's already in character. That's Tim Allen right there. We have Shireporn as Dr. Lazarus, although we're flipping in and out as space-time link is a little bit flirty. We have Danjevin as Gunnar Laredo.
I fly the ship.
You fly the ship. We have Nifty Mittens as Tech Sergeant Chet.
I'm just happy to be here.
Guess what? We're happy to have you here. And guest starring Automaton _2000 as crewman number 6.
Oh, that's not right. No.
And I have prepared a small, not quite a captain's log, for Commander Taggart to read off for us.
Okay, let me find out where you sent me that. They sent me on the Discord, didn't you? Right.
Yes,
I'm not going to do an American accent. I can't do an American accent, so apologies for that. But I'm going to say...
You can only do a southern accent?
I can only do a southern accent. No, I'm going to do that.
Just try. I just want to hear you try.
Commander's log. No, I can't. See, I just draw and go all American, so I ain't going to do that. That's just this is embarrassing. Oh, well, hang on. We'll just wait for Shy to get stabilized here. Because all the images aren't...
No, he's the reason. You're the reason he left. So
I feel like this act is really adding to my commander's presence here. Oh, pardon me. Right.
+1 to your presence roll.
Yes. Oh, there we go.
God.
Oh, very nice.
Incredible.
Right.
Very good. Shy always does it.
Sorry.
Commander's log. Commander's quest log. Space.
Wisdom.
Timestamp May 19th, 2274. All is well aboard the NSEA Protector as we travel through the Beryllium wormhole on our way to Delos 7 to deliver a shipment of Dua triticale, a new strain of grain designed to thrive in harsh climates. We're essentially in a state of downtime, and many members of my crew are using it to their advantage, most notably Dr. Lazarus, attempting to learn more about our Earth culture, has taken an interest in Shakespearean plays.
All right, so we begin on scene 1, to be or not to be. That isn't a question. And we open in at a gathering of the crew at Dr. Lazarus reciting and attempting to make sense of A Midsummer Night's Dream. We've gotten to Act 4, Scene 1, and Dr. Lazarus, in his alien nature, his befuddlement at humanity's great swaths of ingenuity and creativity, is attempting to make sense of a particular monologue by the character of Bomb. Haha, joke's on you. You all thought you were getting Galaxy Quest. Surprise culture, you're getting some Shakespeare. So, I will now turn you over to the inestimable Dr. Lazarus, who has now just disappeared.
It's just left.
That is incredible comedic timing.
Well,
He did not sign up for Shakespeare, damn it. Even though it's his house.
just a quick interruption. Congratulations, Zenos76. Have a chat with Frank on our Discord and he'll sort you out a premium campaign, but congratulations. Just while,
by Grapthar's hammer, what a savings.
Apologies.
It's okay, a bit of stage fright. It's all right, Dr. Lazarus.
You kind of look like Sonic's younger brother. You know?
I was thinking more like balding adult dad. It's got the receding hairlines.
All right, Glass House is idle.
Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's happening now?
Captain Starlog. I've done the Starlog. You're doing Shakespeare.
When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. My name is Most Fair Pyramus.
Taggart to Dr. Lazarus. Taggart to Dr. Lazarus. I've got a science thingy. I found there was a thing on my floor that came off my foot. Do you think you've got time to analyze it for me? You can do it later. It's fine. I'm interrupting something. That's fine. You carry on. Sorry. Tag it out.
Where was I? Hey ho, Peter Quince. flute, the bellows mender.
Tag it to Lazarus. Tag it to
Snelt
Lazarus.
the tinker.
Another sciencey thing's happened.
Yeah.
Laredo has detected a black hole on our immediate course, and it might need. Oh no! Wait! Oh no! Sorry, no. He just spit on the lens. No! Don't worry. No! Tag it out. Tag it out. Bye.
I detected a black hole on this call. God's my life. Stolen hence and left me asleep. I've had a most rare vision.
Tag it to Lazarus.
dream.
Tag it to Lazarus.
Yes, Commander.
I've already forgotten what I was going to ask. It's weird. It just comes to it. That's what you need to look into this next time you're at the science station. Why do we forget things as humans? And it's an ethical lesson for you as well. Anyway, tag it out.
All right. Stolen Henson left me asleep. Past the wit of man to say what a dream it was. Man is but an ass. Daggett is but an ass. If you go about to
Tag
expound
it to
this
Lazarus.
dream...
Tag it to Lazarus.
Yes.
I heard that. Lazarus out. No, tag it out. I'm Taggart. You're Lazarus. Tag it out.
The eye of man hath not heard, the ear of man hath not seen, man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. We'll get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. It should be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom.
Tag it to Laredo.
Laredo here, Captain.
Yeah, can you just go check on Lazarus? He's not answering my calls anymore. He's just dangling on me every time. Can you just go over there and just ask him to go and look at the science thingy or down on deck B when he's got a chance.
On to
No
Kevin.
rush. Thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me? Mr. Lazarus, sir?
Yes, boy.
The captain wanted to get a hold of you. He said he'd been trying to call you or something.
Tag it to Laredo. Tag it to Laredo. Abort. Abort. I've just found out it's another false anomaly. It's more spit on the screen. We really need to get shield guards up. It's fine. Just abort. Don't worry about Tag. He's trying to do. I've been told he's trying to do something important. He doesn't need interruption. So please, no, abort.
I can do that. Back to the con, Captain.
5 standing ovations.
5 curtain
I
calls.
had a Mokhtar.
Ding dong. Lazarus, you there?
Yes.
Hey, there's a red thingy moving toward the green thingy. I think we're the green thingy.
We are the green thingy.
Do you know what to do?
Not really. Try to find the button that says end this bit.
All right, I'm gonna take mercy on you. All right, I'm so happy I did that. All right, at this point, you are going to get a call. All of you calling you to the briefing room by Lieutenant Tony Madison. So you can be updated on the most curious happening on board the ship.
Lieutenant, what's the computer saying now?
Give it a second. Give it a
Downstairs.
second. Because you have to enter the briefing room, not quite pursued by Bear, although I did think about it. All right. So now we've moved on from that bit. Scene 2, Against the Grain. So we come back from commercial break to the briefing room, where Lieutenant Toy Madison is going to be giving you a briefing. Now, Idle, I believe you have something for us to play.
Yes. Number 1.
Upon entering the Darilian wormhole, the Duumbricale was exposed to cosmic radiation related to the space-time warp of the wormhole. It has had a mutagenic effect on the grain, and it appears that it is turning into some kind of creature.
At which point, Lieutenant Madison turns to you all and says, upon entering the Darilian wormhole, the Duumbricale was exposed to cosmic radiation related to the space-time warp of the wormhole. It's had a mutagenic effect on the grain, and it appears that it's turning into some kind of creature. You've got another clip to play.
The Senescience Department has dubbed this creature an M112 grain creature. Preliminary analysis suggests that they possess ESP, or extrasensory perception, rendering them capable of a limited form of telepathy. They are able to read the thoughts that are ingrained in people's minds, and shifting forms into whatever they think will allow them to move around undetected, before they strike, sucking all of the grain out of their unsuspecting victim. Current recommendation is that these creatures be contained before they destroy the crew and take over NSCA Protector.
The computer says that the Xenoscience Department has dubbed this creature the M112 grain creature. Preliminary analysis suggests that they possess ESP, or extrasensory perception, rendering them capable of a limited form of telepathy. They're able to read the thoughts that are ingrained in people's minds, and shifting forms into whatever they think will allow them to move around undetected before they strike, sucking all of the grain out of their unsuspecting victim. Current recommendation is that these creatures be contained before they destroy the crew and take over an SEA protector. And at which point, Lieutenant Madison turns to Commander Quincy Taggart, and you share a moment of chemistry as you understand the gravity of the situation.
My God. As I go closer to her and go, what will we do? How can we resolve this crisis?
I don't
Dr.
know.
Lazarus,
I don't
any
know,
thoughts?
Commander. It's just
How was your Shakespeare play?
Fine. I normally don't do regional work, but sometimes. These creatures appear to be some sort of Ozempic-based creature, removing carbohydrates from the body, resulting in a 20 to 30 kilogram loss of weight in its victims over a 6-month period.
Damn it, man. I need this in English. I can't understand this space gobbledygook. How much danger is there to the crew? How much danger is there to the grain?
at which point Lieutenant Madison is going to go, well, it's going to be right for me. I haven't eaten any grain in quite some time.
Commander, are we doing episode 81?
I don't understand you. We're doing mission star log.
5.
The danger is
Space
paramount.
timestamp May 19th, 2274. Sorry, who are you again?
All right, hold on. I get there certain down. I'm not even supposed to be here. I'm just crewman number 6. I'm expendable. I'm the guy in the
well, we're gonna
episode
need
who
that for the
dies
couple-
just to prove how serious the situation is.
We're going to need that for the upcoming away mission. Where are we going?
All right, so at this point, I'm going to need you all to roll perception for me. Or rather, what would the roll for this be? Give me insight plus command difficulty 2.
All of us?
14 on that.
All. Because I want to know what you see. 'cause there's
Difficulty 2,
something in
did you
them.
say?
Difficulty 2.
Absolutely failed.
Oh, well done.
Not critically, but
How many
absolutely.
dice is this?
You failed both rolls?
Just one.
Oh, but it's difficulty 2. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2d20s, let me know what you hit. You got your target number.
All right, so
Two
I've got one
successes.
success and one critical.
Nice, well done.
2 successes here.
2 successes.
And what about you, crewman number 6? 1, okay.
This is why I've got the
So-
best crew in the fleet.
But not the best commander. So it appears that there is actually a 7th person in the briefing room with you.
Is it
And
Odo?
while to Taggart, it may appear to be a moon princess.
Ooh.
And to the crewman, it appears to be a fighting chance of survival. The rest of you all see it as what it actually truly is, an M112 grain creature.
I push
And the
Tawny
moment it realizes-
away from me, and I go towards the moon princess and go, how did you get here? Do you need any commanding help?
Captain? Captain?
Quiet.
What,
Laredo,
are,
I'm
what are
busy.
you doing with that monster over there?
Laredo, how could you?
It's all
What is
it's
wrong
all
with your eyes,
icky.
man? I order you to go to
things
sick
coming
bay
out
and
of its
check your
things,
eyes.
Captain.
This is a beautiful being who needs our help. She has been transported here uncontrollably. It is our duty as NSEA protectors to help her.
I start to move towards the captain, so that I can try to get between the captain and this creature.
All right. Well, in which case we're going to enter combat, or rather, the members of the crew who can actually see what they are actually got in the room with them.
Have you all gone mad?
Sure, they're
I-
cute now, but in a second they're going to get mean and they're going to get ugly somehow, and there's going to be a million more of them.
I know, and that's just the crew.
I'm going to go for a vicious backhand on Commander Quincy Taggart.
Oh, right, you. Okay.
I
was gonna defend.
Yeah. Oh, you want to try and go for it?
No, it's fine. You carry on.
I mean, I'm happy to let you defend it if you're feeling like getting the grain sucked
Well, I feel
out
like
of
my crew. I think Taggart like thinking like the crew's gone mad. Like, what are they doing? They're clearly out of their minds on some sort of space
you.
break.
Hey, man, if it's what your character would do.
Okay.
So the grain monster's attacking him.
I feel like it's gonna like reach its hand around and try to start sucking the grain out of him. Yes.
Okay.
So let's roll for this.
90%
Let's roll for
grain.
grain stuff. Yeah. Well, sucks to be you. So I'm gonna roll for daring and security. So I have target number 13. Ooh, that's 2 successes. Roll to oppose.
Right. Hang on. What am I rolling again? Daring and security.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? For you, it's gonna be a different thing because you have to roll to resist. Give me presence plus command.
Presence plus command.
If
Can
you
I
do.
use my
Can
focus? Because I got.
I was gonna say, can I assist him with my talent in disarming nature?
I think I
that's
have to be the
helping
one
in
to
a
use
simple
talents.
situation, isn't it?
I get to reduce the difficulty by 1 because this is
I think
I
you
would
can
argue
use
it's,
talents if
love
you're.
is the ultimate social conflict.
Yeah. Well, I was going to use my focus in
No,
interspecies
I'm gonna allow
romance.
it. I'll allow it.
I'm going to take this. I'm going to attempt to take these 2 hands, and instead of them strangling me, I'm just going to pull them around and go, "Can't you see? She's a caring, loving." Well, I'll get to that. I'll see what I roll. What am I rolling?
You are rolling presence plus command difficulty 1, thanks to
Oh,
Tech
thank you very
Sergeant
much.
Chen's disarming presence.
So that's
Because
60.
even though the M112 grain creature is like about to get at your succulent grain, it's looking over at Tech Sergeant Chen. There's a certain sexual charisma that
Tech
just.
Sergeant Chen.
Well,
The
she's
more
only-
appendages, the better, baby.
Okay. I got 1 success and 1 fail. So I just succeeded. So I pull these 2 hands into a loving embrace, and I hold these tentacles. Are they on the hands, or are they all over the arms?
All over the arms.
Okay, so I'm going to
Yes,
pull.
Denson, it's all over them.
I think I'm going to pull them close, and then I'm going to realise that as a commander, I should have a bit more decorum, even if it is a pretty lady. And I twizzle off, and I say, "Easy now, easy now. There'll be time to get acquainted later. Please, I need you to introduce you to my crew. This is Dr. Lazarus. This is Commander Chen. This is Laredo, and this is some guy I just met. Your name?" That's beautiful. Such a beautiful name.
What a handsome race. Would any of you other gentlemen care to take a shot? Because
Yes,
Lieutenant
I-
Madison's fainted at this point.
Use my psychic kinetic powers to operate the bridge food synthesizer and program
You
it to
may.
produce a nice challah or a baguette to distract the monster.
You absolutely may synthesize a degree. A bit of baguette, yes, you may. All right. Is there anything you actually have to do for that? Just for striking. Yeah, you know
Are
what?
you
there's
asking
no
me?
mention-
Wait, are you asking me for a roll?
That's great.
Oh my god.
Boo that man.
the
Uh,
hardest- This is Shy's hardest role since Hamlet.
True.
Yeah, they come out stale.
All right, yeah, okay. Well, you know what? You don't have to roll for the psychokinesis, so we'll say that the baguette is safely puppeteered by a fishing line by a stagehand behind the wall, and it floats into your hand, and you offer it to the M112 grain creature, and it is going to roll to see if it can resist the succulent grain.
I'm going to assist him by setting my phaser to toast and make it.
Realize it's a toast, yes.
I'm floating the baguette in the challah in front of the creature by a wire, just sometimes visible
Just
from the top of the set.
Yes, absolutely. It was the best we could afford on the budget. All right. I'm going to have to roll control plus command. Oh, I don't have a good roll for this. My trait and my value of so very hungry. Ooh. I have failed. I decide to eat the baguette ravenously. And I am distracted. You have saved your commander's life, you intrepid. I can't believe it. This is why the fan base is gravitating toward you, Dr. Lazarus. But now that it's distracted, what do you do?
Do I still see it as a beautiful woman, or as a...
You see it as a beautiful woman eating a baguette very messily.
That cultures are
We gotta
strange,
snap
but
him out of it.
we shouldn't. We shouldn't, impose our own wills on these other beings. merely eating up. We should join them in order to assert that we are friendly creatures. So Taggart also kneels on the floor and begins to eat the bread with the creature to show solidarity.
What you're doing the Lady in the Tramp bit? Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to step in using my focus in cross-cultural exchange, and try to convince this fair maiden, and I can see her real self. Remember, when I say fair maiden, I see the real her, into revealing her real self, so that our captain here is no longer bamboozled by her charms.
Well, you know
I am,
what?
of course, fully bamboozled this entire time, but
that's all good. Give me a. I'm going to go ahead and say this is going to be a Insight plus Command difficulty 3.
Difficulty 3. Can some friends help me out, please? Friends, Romans, countrymen.
I'm eating bread.
Lend me your dice.
Let me your rolls. Your bread rolls.
I'm pacifying myself with the croissant.
And sorry, that was insight. What?
Insight and it was command. Yes.
Insight. All right, I got a 14 on that. Is my limit, my success line.
Yes.
And I used a focus. That means I up my critical, right?
Yes. So your critical would be 3 instead of 1 or 2 instead of 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, but who's gonna help me out here, boys? Because
it's a difficult roll.
Difficulty 3.
Do we have any momentum? No, we don't, do we?
I
You have
just
3
got one
momentum.
from my
Oh, 3
crit,
momentum.
so and whatever.
4 momentum then. Yeah, you got 4. Yeah. You can buy some dice if you like.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to buy some dice if no one can assist me. I'm gonna buy at least one dice. I'd say.
Dr. Lazarus has expended all of his psychic energies on puppeteering that baguette, so there's not much he can do.
Yeah, my phaser's on cooldown.
Yes.
Sorry.
Crewman number 6, do you have anything you'd like to contribute, or are you just gonna?
No, I don't see this as a threat. So this is whatever's going on is a great situation.
Could you lend some plucky comic relief?
All right. I use my focus and distractions and self-sacrifice and martyrdom and survival to try to distract. I'm sorry, what did I view it as?
You view it as a fighting chance for survival.
Okay, this globular fighting chance of survival eating a baguette in the corner. I'm going to try to distract it by looking around me. Can I form some sort of rudimentary lathe?
You do have a focus on rudimentary lathes, so I will allow you to do this.
Lathery. Lathes and lathery.
All right. Also, I think so. He's helping, and I bought one extra.
Nice.
So you've got 4 dice in total, including the one that crewman number 6 is helpfully.
Wait, so since I have 5 applicable focuses, can I add them together, stack them up like a Dagwood sandwich?
I wasn't going to let you, but then you mentioned the Dagwood sandwich, and because this is apparently now a grain-focused adventure, yes, you may.
You came up with the pun.
All right. In that case, I rolled a 4, which is a success, a crit.
Excellent. So that's 2.
And I have 2 successes, 1 failure, no crits.
Excellent. In which case, you're going to successfully convince this fine maiden, who you see as a globular green creature, not to take the life of your commander.
So does it reveal to me now?
Yes, it reveals itself to you.
Oh my god. She didn't finish her bagel. And my god, what's happened to you? So I take a step back and I go over to crewman number 6 and I go, did anyone see what happened just then? Would I manage to pull off my amazing commanding presence by assuming that I was going to be friends with the alien creature? Did that pass off?
Jason Nesmith is being hated by the rest of the cast and crew right now.
Good job, Captain. You really did it.
Thank you. Yeah. Line!
Good job, Captain.
The director's given up at this point. He's in his trailer.
The lunch yet?
All right. Jesus on the launcher. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So guess what? You've pacified this one green creature, but within the cargo hold, the rest of the grain is starting to mutate as well. And while this fair maiden, who is now starting to ease on up to Tech Sergeant Chen and nibble on his neck a little bit, while she may have been pacified, the rest of the creatures may not be quite as open to pacification. So we're going to move strictly on to scene 3, where we are taking things for granted.
Oh.
Sound like a scam.
Amanda, the aliens are starting to rise.
That's self-raising, who knew? So now you have to decide how you want to deal with this situation. I have a solution written down for all of you about how you can use your unique talents. It all just depends on who wants to try and be the hero. Who can steal the focus of this episode away from Jason Nesmith?
So the problem is that we have all of these grain creatures showing up, right?
Yes.
And have we established yet what will calm them down?
Grain.
Grain, right? Okay.
They want more grain.
I think that my talent of rocks into replicators. Actually, I need to read more about this before I get too far ahead of myself. Oh, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I take this back. Damn.
Do you want to know what your solution would be if you decide to go for it? It will be quite difficult. Because I have in-character approaches for all of you if you're curious to know them.
So
are we supposed to come up with them, or you're just telling us what we're doing?
Well, it's a case of like, who wants to try and steal the focus away? Because Nesmith will otherwise try and steal your line.
So we're in this cargo. Is it obviously like this cargo bay full of grain with the creatures in it? Is this where we're at?
Well, you're on the bridge and you've got it up on the viewer. You're watching these green.
Right. So we're not in the
creatures,
room with them right now. Okay.
Oh, that would be silly. That would be a bad idea. They're being pacified with baguettes and croissants and brioche.
Okay. Can't pacify.
Well, he already stole all the best lines from me in episode 2, so I should try to steal focus back.
Dr. Lazarus.
All right.
Recommendations.
Perhaps we could establish some sort of Paleo Atkins field inside of the cargo bay.
So,
what I was thinking.
Guess what? I have a solution, but guess what? I'm going to let you know, but I think your one is better.
Let me hear your solution, computer. Computer, spit it out. Stop loafing around, computer.
Oh no. I've enabled something awful here. It occurs to you that you may use the ship's supply of grain weevils, which NSEA regulations stipulate that you must have grain weevils aboard in case of emergency, to consume the M112 creatures before they can continue to multiply.
This is a moral dilemma. Should I sacrifice these weevils to these grain creatures, for they are themselves life forms themselves? It's like choosing the lesser of two weevils.
No.
How would we sacrifice Dr. Lazarus? Would it be some kind of local-based virus, or would it be maybe going guns shooting?
I think we just beam, or digitize the weevils into the cargo hold.
I've got a better idea.
Trademark department.
We should take them in by hand. I don't trust these digitizers. Never have. Never forgive them for the death of my puppy. But we should take them in by hand, me and a crew of 4 of my finest crew members. Sadly, since they are not here right now, you 4 will have to do. So I suggest we grab these genetically modified weevils and take them in, so they can harvest all the...
Bread.
This is a mistake. All right, so you want to go for a full frontal assault? You want to murder these poor grain creatures?
Never give up!
You brought into life?
Never surrender!
I have an idea, Captain. What if I could, reconfigure the solar matrix in parallel, and we could totally just, beam the weevils in there. What do you think? It might work.
It might. And here's the thing about mites, is they might not.
My team will be on it. They're pretty good.
If there's even a % chance this could go wrong, I'd rather handle this myself. There's nothing wrong
No, my boy
with getting your hands dirty.
WD-40 can do anything.
Never give up. Never surrender.
I'd like to imagine this is exactly what the character was like. So I will let you know, Tech Sergeant Shen, that your team, well, you've got a good team. You're going to bring them in for a hug. They come up with the idea of overcharging. Group hug. They come up with the idea of overcharging the beryllium sphere so that it emits upsilon radiation, which will knock out the grain creatures, and they can be deposited on a nearby planet. But it'd be
Sounds
risky.
like a pretty good idea, Captain.
Sounds like the best idea.
What do you think?
It's a
What do you
great idea. It's a first-class idea. I can't wait to
I
see
have
it
a
in action
suggestion.
after we've delivered the weevils.
Captain, how much of this grain can we spare? If we can just give them some of it and just make them happy, what I was thinking, if I could get the ship real close to this star, this nearest star, and we could deposit some of this grain off the bow of the ship and just let it, bake, make a sort of a baguette in space. It seemed to work with this first one we found. Maybe they'd leave the ship and go ahead and just have a feast and be happy.
That sounds so half-baked and crazy. It might just work.
I
That
could get
goes,
us right
Laredo.
into that butter zone, Captain.
This is so much better than I could have anticipated.
Damn the resonance cannons. Full speed ahead.
All right, so what solution are we going for, guys? We run the gamut here from Cisco to Janeway. We've got a whole load of moral equations here.
I think we need to do a space and bake.
I think my boys are up for... Oh, Space and Bake. Tech Sergeant Jen loves this.
Okay, that was good.
Is that not what we're talking about?
All right, but when we go to warp, you have to hit the theme song.
Pedal
Okay.
to the metal. Command. Oh, that's
Pedal
not my
to the
line. Sorry.
Come in.
Hang on, I've got to find the theme song. I had it somewhere. I may have
All
deleted
right,
it.
just have it ready.
All right, yeah, get that queued up. So, Laredo, I'm going to need a control and con roll from you, and it's going to be a difficulty 4.
Hot damn.
And I'm going to guess what? If you guys want to assist, if you can find some way to help out plucky young Laredo, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
What's
Can
he
you
rolling
please
for?
repeat
I
specific
could use
He's
some help on the
rolling-
plot stabilizers.
Yeah, so you're rolling to space and bake.
Oh, well then. Then here we go.
Takes out his way in.
I'm gonna-
I do have a focus in beryllium sphere maintenance that I think could come in handy right now. What do
Yeah,
you
we can overcharge it. It's gonna take a lot of shields to get in close to that star. I'm gonna use a momentum to buy an extra dice. So I think with your help, Tech Chen, I've got 4 dice here. I think we could probably make this happen.
And what's our roll?
It is control plus con to do this daring maneuver around the star and hope that your plasma armor holds.
Darn, it's really not an engineering roll, eh?
Well, I'll allow you to use engineering because you're doing your bit from the engine room. You're
that case-
nursing your wee bairns.
In that case, can I use my talent in meticulousness to reduce the...
You absolutely may. Let's see.
Oh, wait, no, that only removes the complication. I'm sorry.
No, that's all good. Although I think, yeah, you have a lot of stuff about ignoring complications. So guess what? If this goes wrong, that'll be fine. But you can still assist in the roll.
Okay, so I'll use it, and if shit hits the fan, then I
Yeah.
dial it back. Okay.
Yeah, and I think your role here, Tech Sergeant Chen, would be, let's go with control plus engineering. You'll be rolling that, and control plus con for Gunnar Laredo.
Control
Okay.
engineering is one of my best.
So you said
Actually,
difficulty 4, so I do I have to add 4
Overall.
to my roll? Is that what we're?
So the difficulty is just how many successes you need to hit.
I see. Oof. All right.
So 3 dice on your end, 1 dice from Nifty.
But if I hit a 5 or better, I get a crit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You've got a focus in engine room dynamics. What can you need?
Exactly. And what I needed to do is what I did, because I hit a 3.
That's 2 successes right there. Laredo, what have you got for us? How plucky is our?
1, 2, 3 successes, 2 of them crits. My goodness. All right.
Good lord. All right. So are you gonna hit the
boys.
boost? Yeah. Bring it in. We're gonna hit the boost as we go around the star and bake this cake.
Let's slingshot it. Yeah, let's put a little shake and bake on this.
Give me the theme. We asked the theme. Give me the theme.
You did.
Roll stock footage. Roll stock footage.
Never give up. Never surrender. And that's all we're legally allowed to play. Anyway.
Okay. All right, I got us in position, Captain. We're ready. Someone's got to beam that grain off the ship.
Sounds like something for Sergeant Chen to do.
Chen, you're the beamy guy. You're the digitizer expert. Digitize that grain into another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Another dimension. Sorry. I've got the hat on. I thought we'd go Beastie Boys.
Okay. That would be a control plus science difficulty 2. And given you have a focus in digital conveyance, I would hope you'll be able to handle this, Sergeant Chen. Maybe Dr. Lazarus could assist.
Yes. I will use my super scientific brain to assist you. Bleep Lord.
You said control science?
Control plus science.
Difficulty 2 with an assist from my dear friend. Oh, I hit a 3 and a 6.
Ooh, very nice.
Boom.
And it's rolling momentum.
One crit, one normal success.
Yes, one success. I get the one roll correct.
Yes.
It's the only thing you're allowed on this damn show.
That's right.
All right, so guess what? You successfully digitally convey all of the grain creatures off board, and guess what? You have now dealt with the problem. But now you have another problem, which is that you no longer have a shipment of grain, and the planet of Delos 7 is going to starve.
Captain, why didn't you tell us we had this mission? Damn it, Captain.
It wasn't the quest log.
I was getting to it, but I got suitably distracted. We need a plan, people. We need 60 million tons of quintriticale, or was it
Duo triticale.
Yeah. We need 500 tons of it by 0800. It is now 0759. The shit is up the creek, and we are without a digitizer.
You're not allowed to say that on this network. You're not allowed to say that on the network.
Oh, Christ. Okay. The poop is up the stream, and we are without a paddle. Dr. Lazarus, you are the expert in producing the baked goods. I need your expert opinion, as we've always worked. My greatest friend, my greatest ally in these trying times, the one who's given me so much character growth, who's developed my character into the person it is today, who really defines me as a person. I forgot what I was asking. Oh, yes, we need grain. How do we do this? Do the thing.
What happened to the bodies of the grain monsters?
I think they fell into the star, so they're very they're extra crispy right about now.
Commander, I'm sensing a space station K7 on the sensors. They might have some extra grain they could spare.
Set course for K7. Someone. Laredo, you're the one at that. You do that.
Yep, space station K7, K for Costco. Coming on up, here we go, and
That's right.
warp speed.
How is your radio DJ title going?
Incredible. All right, so you arrive at we say this is special K7. So that,
Gorged on my grain. Come on, though, we got to turn this into a crossover episode.
And you are met by my god, administrator
Commissioner Barris. Yeah.
No, Commissioner Warburton.
Okay, no, I got that, Stars. I don't think you guys.
Yeah, I'm glad
That's a UK brand of bread for anyone wondering.
And you're going to have to make some kind of deal because he has a lot of grain, but he's not going to give up easily. So, what are you going to do to sweeten the pot? Unless you plan on stealing, but that's not in the way of the NSCA, is it?
Someone have sweet pot?
Extra sticky.
We need to.
The floors are so sticky.
We need to negotiate. What do you want? What do we have we can offer you here in your federation? Never heard of it.
It's the National Space Exploration Administration. Sorry about it. So Administrator Warburton is going to think about it for a deep moment, and then he's going to look at crewman number 6. He's going to say, "Every Friday we host a gladiatorial combat arena. If you are willing to spare your strongest warrior, we may well be prepared to part with our grain."
Well, good job I'm here.
Not you.
What?
That fine specimen over there.
Okay, I turn to the director as Naismith, and I'm like, no, you cannot have this. This is in my contract. I am the one, the focus of the character. I need to be the one in that gladiatorial fight. I'll take my shirt off. Your ratings. You can't put him in this. He doesn't even have a name.
So the director's going to turn to the director's going to turn to the scriptwriter, and they're going to confer, and they come to a compromise, which is that the both of you will be in the gladiatorial combat arena together, and crewman number 6 will die.
Okay, that seems acceptable.
That appease you, Mr. Naismith? That's right.
I suppose. We'll have to see how it turns out in editing.
All right,
guy.
so you
Get your
guys
shirt
gonna All right, so you guys gonna beam over.
I'm not gonna beam over. It's an alien space station. Is there air? You don't know.
There is air, crewman number 6. There is air. In fact, Dr. Lazarus, would you care to give them a scan and determine whether or not they have air on the space station?
Very
To reassure your
well.
crewmate.
Bleep blorp. There's air.
The role Shy was made for.
Incredible. All right, so we're going to digitally convey you both over, and both of your shirts miraculously come off in the process. Digital conveyor's got a weird setting on it. Don't worry about it. And you guys have to fight. You know what? I don't have another stat block ready, so you guys have to fight something with. Conveniently enough, it has the exact same stats as the grain creature. And we are going to roll the same battle footage and the same battle music we've been using for the last 3 episodes. Because royalties.
Are there
that's
established
the other show has
rules about this fighting?
that.
Weapons,
No groin shots.
are weapons allowed?
Weapons are absolutely allowed.
Then I think
It's
I
gladiatorial.
absolutely digitally convey some weapons in with them, even though they weren't holding them prior to my conveying of them. I'm that good.
Oh, you're just that good. Yeah, no, continuity, guess what? Continuity doesn't stand a chance against Texas and Chen. So, what weapon, gentlemen, your weapons of choice, what are you going for?
Crewman?
So I know the Commander Taggart fights best when the odds are against him. So I'm going to use my talent in the Dolbarji healing trance to play dead. And let him fight against 2 monsters at once.
I'm gonna.
So that is a control and medicine roll. I'm gonna choose difficulty 3
Ooh.
because I also have a focus
Alright.
on dramatic timing, and it's going to be one hell of a pratfall. So
Do you want to use one of your values?
no, there's no way I fail this roll. Oh my god! All right, so I have 2 successes and a crit, so 4 successes.
Oh shit! Which means
Wow,
so
you really
chose-
wanted to die.
Yeah. And can you please explain for us, Mr. GM? So he chose a difficulty of 3, meaning that. Oh, so in order for the opponents to figure out if he's alive is now difficulty 3.
Yes, it is
Okay.
he is in a deep healing trance. He is playing hard possum, and that means that it's all up to Commander Peach Quincy Taggart, who may or may not have slipped Guy Fleegman $50 to make sure that he takes the fall, so he can be more of a hero. In this scene, we cannot confirm or deny. So,
Also, what weapon have I skillfully beamed over with you, Captain?
So as a las pistol enters my hand, I look at it shirtless in front of these 2 aliens, and I throw it to the floor, and I say, "This isn't the NSEA way. If we're gonna do this, I will trade cultural blow for blow. You haven't seen it coming yet." And I'm gonna assume a defensive posture as taught to me by Dr. Lazarus, or something like this. It's one of them.
you know what? These
hold
2
on.
creatures... Yeah.
You don't use your Mokhtar chant stealth?
I realize I entered the healing trance too soon. Can I use the Omega-13 to go back in time and commit the Mokhtar chant of strength with Commander Taggart before he goes into battle?
I'm afraid the Omega-13 was never triggered in the original running of Galaxy Quest, so that would cause a continuity error.
We'll get script to sort that out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And guess what? These two creatures look remarkably similar to the creatures you were fighting in episode 4. We may have repainted the costumes. And they appreciate your attempt to meet them blow for blow, and then they both pull out shotguns.
The usual saying is never give up, never surrender. I would like to be digitized back now, please. Very quickly now. Come on. Don't rush.
Does the crew wish to digitize their commander?
I think I can pull it off.
All right.
No, I need to be in one piece, please.
Roll.
Should I practice on something first?
Yes, the undead.
That pile of rocks over there.
No. Dude, we need to live fire. You need to test your metal, dude. Please do it on crew member number 6, please.
All right.
All right. That'd be a
my last
difficulty
name isn't
5
even
roll.
Quan.
Oh, come on.
Look. I haven't said that I've been using threat, so guess what? I'm going to use all my threat to make this a difficulty 5 roll.
Oof.
Because I really, really want to see this come off. I want to see what happens. So, Tech Sergeant Chen, give me a control plus engineering difficulty 5.
All right, let me see what I can.
Assist Tech Sergeant Chen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You'll make sure you get him off. That's fine, yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna get him off. Is that what I'm gonna do?
Get him off the station, but you
That's
can do the other
difficulty
thing too.
0.
If you,
I think I have a
if you
talent in
think
that.
you're good.
I'll assist
I mean,
you.
if
I'm
you
gonna
think you're good
get
enough.
the ship in as close as possible to make sure that this happens.
Alright, yeah, cool. I'm happy with that. So that'd be a daring plus con, and you can roll 1 dice for that, Laredo. And is Dr. Lazarus assisting as well?
Yes, using the computers and spend some momentum, I suppose.
Yes.
They have it.
That'd be a reason plus science for you, Dr. Lazarus. So
And-
that's 2 dice for.
Obviously,
And then you
I am
dispense-
using my focus in digital conveyance here.
Absolutely. It was done using your movements.
There's so much more effort to save Guy than there was to save Commander Taggart. I just want to point that out.
I wonder why.
So what was my role?
Yours is control plus engineering.
All right, and I'm gonna. What are we at on momentum? I think I should buy one.
You're maxed out.
Then I'm buying at least one. So how many helpers
Yeah.
do I have? I have 2 helpers.
You have
got 2.
2.
You got Laredo and Lazarus. The L
Should I-
squad.
I'm
I'm gonna buy 2.
I gave you
to be
2
safe.
successes. You have 2 successes from me.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I,
one for me.
Okay,
So
well,
you
I
only
think
each get
I had,
2.
I think I had said, should I commit to the fact that I said I'd buy 2 before I knew how well
I
they
think
did?
you can only have 5 dice maximum, right? Between everyone.
Yeah, 5 die maximum, yeah.
So,
Then I'm only buying 1. Okay, cool. That's a good
Yeah.
compromise. The rules are a good compromise.
but I'm dead,
Yeah.
so don't listen to me.
I roll a 7, a 9, and a 13.
Excellent.
There
So,
you
in
go.
which case, much to his disappointment, crewman number 6 arrives back on the ship, fully intact and alive, although still within his healing trance. Commander Quincy Taggart is still being menaced by 2 aliens with shotguns, but
I dodge left.
I'm afraid we're gonna.
Dodge left. I serpentine.
And we got to leave the cliffhanger there as he dances for his life in amongst the shotgun blasts.
Look at my
Tune in
stock.
next time for episode number 6.
About shooting
show
schedule
will
next week.
see
I've
what
just been
happens.
confirmed for filming for the new Star Wreck movie, The Wrath of Plants. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make next week. I hope that's not a problem. No? Anyone? No. Okay. Anyway. Join us next time. Next time.
Perfect.
Well done.
Next time on Galaxy Quest.
Well, that was silly.
Guess what? Yeah, that was extremely silly. We didn't even get to the planet that has 1.4 billion tons of cheese, but that's fine.
Incredible.
You would have substitute grain with cheese.
Yes, I was going
Because,
to
like,
do that.
You didn't even get
lactose
to use the
disaster.
ultimate line. His grain is gone.
Yeah, I had an entire subplot coming up where you were going to arrive on Delos 7, and you were going to find it was a prime example of Lumpkin's law of parallel planetary development. And President
Lumpkin's law.
Noxon was never imprisoned for scandal.
Noxon.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry if I dominated that one a bit, but I feel that's what Taggart would do.
You did a great job. No, this is great. Everybody did great. And thank you, Stars, for putting all that together.
Yes,
That
thank
was a
you
lot
very
of fun.
much. It was
Yes,
so awesome.
amazing stars.
You're very welcome. Good. I'm glad you had a good time.
All right.
I'm quite proud of my T-shirt cosplay.
Oh, was that
Dude, you
t-shirt?
did great. You always do.
I have to say, it's just.
Oh, that's
it's
awesome.
just-
Oh my
I thought
gosh.
that was wow.
Oh,
I
that's
actually
excellent.
made that. That's incredible.
Oh, wow. You're so inventive. That's great.
You looked like you were in the Tour de France with the bicycle helmet on.
Time trial.
Beautiful. You guys are all beautiful. I am so blessed to have you all.
It's very sweet.
Nifty,
And now
thank
I
you.
can say
We're
it hasn't
more
been
blessed.
25 years since the last time I roleplayed. So hey.
Hey,
updated.
True.
You'll have to join us for a while.
Guess what? You played an exemplary 9-year-old black boy.
Oh,
Wow.
another thing I
Okay.
haven't done for 25 years. Great. Okay.